Hello, this is going to be a small series of videos self-critiquing some of my work. To dive straight in, I'm going to be talking about the Nordic Village. I decided to do this piece after seeing a fantastic piece of concept art by Matteo Leng. I was particularly in awe of both the detail and the way the rivers cut off at the edge of the map. I contacted Matteo at the time to check if it was okay to use his concept art, and he was okay with it as long as I credited him, which I of course did. I was using 3ds Max and Mudbox at the time, and was primarily concerned with swapping between the two to try and use Mudbox as an alternative to both ZBrush and Substance Painter. Spoiler alert, it didn't work. The piece suffered from one massive problem that unfortunately covered all aspects of it, albeit in different ways. Inconsistent style, specifically as a result of zero planning. The concept art was stylized, almost cartoony or cel-shaded. I didn't make a conscious decision to do the piece as either stylized or go for realism, and as a result some parts had basic 3D painting, while others had photographic textures stenciled onto them. Additionally, nothing had a full set of maps. The next area that suffered due to planning was the buildings. In the concept they had a uniform style, which had my learning at the time been sufficient, I would have used trim sheets to do. Instead, houses were little more than poorly resized versions of each other, squashed or stretched and hacked together with little effort. To make the scene work, it needed populating with quality assets, which it regrettably didn't have. There were some good parts to the scene. Both the bridges, the trees and the log piles all worked at distance, while most others were too basic and rushed. I had it in mind when I made this piece that I also wanted to do a day and night cycle, which didn't read massively well due to the poor lighting and material choices. On the whole, the piece does get a lot of views. I think it's because at first glance it looks interesting, but when you actually look closely you can see how badly done it is. The walkthrough animation reminds me of old games like GoldenEye, and I keep it around now because I'd like to redo it someday properly. Take care.